Welcome back, everybody, to another review. Now today, I just got back from Walmart. I was hanging out with Fat Boy Productions and Elixir, formerly known as Superstar Emerald. There's gonna be like their channel right here, okay? But I just got back from Walmart. We were hanging out, we went to Walmart to get a few things. I decided to obviously go look at the figures. I went to the clearance aisle and I managed to find the new not really new, but the Street Fighter Edition Rey Mysterio. Let me just move this back real quick. Let me just fix. Alright, there we go. I managed to find the Street Fighter Edition Rey Mysterio on clearance for $20, which isn't the best, but who cares? But look at this packaging. I've been wanting this figure for so long. It's really hard to find. Look at that. I really like how they added the little buttons on here to make it look like it was like you're playing Street Fighter and all that. I actually have Street Fighter. I think I have like the 30th anniversary or something. I don't remember. Here, let me go get it. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I was right. It's the 30th anniversary collection of Street Fighter on Xbox One. It has right there. Pause if you want to read all of them. It has from Street Fighter 1 up to Street Fighter 3. Oh, and there's my dog right there. Let me just move him out the way. Get out of here. He's just really curious. Anyways, I'll put that away in a little. Here's the packaging though. In this wave, you got Ultimate Warrior as, I forgot his name, and The Rock as, I also forgot his name. I don't really play Street Fighter that much. I'm more of a Mortal Kombat character, or more of a Mortal Kombat guy. And my dog's back. All right, get out of here. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, weight 175 pounds. Wow, I weigh way less. Anyways, once again, the front. I'm pretty sure in the next wave, it's Batista, Bianca, and I want to say John Cena. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's been leaks that Dominic is going to be Ken. And then, of course, Rey is Ryu. Pretty cool. Oh, look, I didn't even notice that. Coins right there. Anyways, really cool packaging. Absolutely love this. I can't wait to get them out. So, let's get them out this packaging and let them breathe. Alright, so before we actually get into the accessories, let's check out this real quick. It's a background of Rey and The Rock in like the Street Fighter retro style. It looks really cool. And then I just realized it's also like the original ropes of like of WWF. But now let's actually get into the accessories. So first he comes with some red like gloves, like red gripping hands, not gripping, more of just open hands. You also got your red gloved fisted hands, which are really cool. This is one thing I love. These like not fiery, but like Ryu's special abilities or whatever. It looks really cool. You get, I think you call this a gi, I don't remember, but you get Rey's gi or Ryu's gi with the Rey Mysterio logo right there. You get a belt buckle right here. That looks so cool. And then you also get his little armbands, which this one's a little bit messed up, but who cares. One thing I did notice though, this thing it's ripped. Pretty sure this thing should be a lot longer, and then it should be fully connected on the head. It doesn't fully connect. It connects, as you can tell, but it's gonna fall out. Like, it falls out pretty easily, you know? So that sucks. Man, I might have to just hot glue that and hope for the best. But I mean, it does stick there pretty well, so yeah. Ooh. Now let's actually get into the figure itself. Now this is really cool. The head scan. Oh, let me get that out real quick. The head scan is really nice with the white, and then you get a little bit of the black and gold right here on the sides. Get it to focus. There you go. obviously looks like Rey a lot, and there it goes. This thing just keeps falling, so that sucks. And then of course same side, or yeah. Anyways, you get the red outlines around his eyes. You got his actual eyes are just kind of creepy. That is a little terrifying. Anyways, you got his little headband, and then that's the Rey Mysterio logo. This is really cool too. I like how it has Rey's little logo right here. Like I said, it sucks that it's ripped. It sticks though. It like hangs on for a little, and then it's gonna fall off, like just posing him around. You can't get this to make it look like it's going up though. That looks pretty dumb. But this is a really good figure. It looks really cool. Torso. Obviously, it's the typical Rey Mysterio torso. Nothing new there. We've already seen this many times with different Rey Mysterios. Obviously, I'm glad that they didn't give him, this thing isn't, painted or anything. I'm glad that it's just cloth, and then you can actually see his tattoos, because that's one thing a lot of Rey Mysterio figures now are missing, the tattoos, which I'm going to get into a comparison in a little. But this is really cool. You can see his giant chest tattoo right here. You got the cross tattoo. You got the Mexico tattoo. A prayer that he does, I'm pretty sure every time. The lovely, I mean, this is something I love in Rey Mysterio figures, and that's the back tattoo. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Arms, of course, you get typical arm tattoos. Sorry about the lighting. It's like 5, and it's really dark because of daylight saving. Anyways, on camera or off camera, he's a lot darker. Not trying to be racist or anything, but he's a lot darker. More brown. I mean, yeah. Anyways, yeah. There's tattoos on the arms. We see this every time, but you still gotta appreciate them. So again, the back tattoo is just beautiful. The crotch is just a simple white, and then nice. You get the, what's it called? Like sweatpants, you know. Now this is something I really love about this figure, and why I wanted to get it so bad, because they went back. Oh my god. They went back to his baggy pants look. This is what I love so much about Rey. It's the baggy pants. Oh, look at that. He got the pins. That's so good. If he doesn't have his pins anymore, I know that these baggy pants wouldn't work. But it's all white, and then just the red Rey Mysterio logo right here, and then you get the little gold eye. Here it says 619. Looks really nice. Boots, simple. I think this has the new toe articulation, maybe? Nope. It does not. It has the normal, but it's also because these are some of the new, or these are old Rey Mysterio legs. So, yeah. Like I said, if they ever go back to doing, or if they ever give pins to this figure, to his pants, it's not going to be a good figure. But now, let's check his articulation. So obviously we're going to do, so he can't really look up and down, typical with Mattel Elite figures. Ab crunch, it can go down that much. Let me just move that. Up, that's where it stops. Waist swivel, very nice, and that thing just keeps falling off. Waist swivel is very nice. His arms, I think this thing is just tight or something. I don't know. No, that's off. That's as far as he can get. That's so annoying. Anyways, obviously full rotation. Same with the bicep cut. You got the double jointed arms, which are really a little tight, but still really good. A little hinge on his hands. A little tight. Might have to heat that up so it's warm, or so it's less tight. Let's try this one. Yeah, these are really tight. That's what I do a lot with my figures. If they're tight, just put them into some hot water, make it a little looser. Once again, that's pretty good. The ab crunch isn't the best, especially going back. Forward, it does pretty decent. Legs, I mean, he's on pine cone joints, I'm pretty sure. Yep, pine cone joints, so you never really get good motion. Oh. I did not like that pop. Anyways, pine cone joints, so he's not gonna get the best cake, but still really good. Obviously, you get the little die cut. You get the double jointed knees, which are just beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot the side. Beautiful, man, beautiful. That you can basically do the full splits. You can even see that. And then of course, like I said, it's the old articulation for the boot, so you can go side to side, up and down, but you can't do like what the new ones can, or maybe you can. Oh, my bad. Anyways, or maybe you can. No, never mind. Such an idiot. Anyways, I'm glad that they don't change the leg, but they definitely gotta give this torso, or they gotta make it move back a little more. But yeah, Rey's always been on pinecone joints, especially for his baggy look. So, can't really say much about that. But now, let's get on to a few comparisons. Real quick, before I actually get into the comparisons, look at what you could actually do with these little blast effects. You could give them to like anime figures, and it looks really cool on them. You see that? Oh, anyways, I forgot to try these on him. Okay, well, I think it fits better if it's the open hands, but once again, let's get into a few comparisons. So up first, I want to do a comparison over him and his greatest hits, Rey Mysterio attire. So the torso, this one's actually, I think they're different. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. Oh, look at that. This one is actually taller. Wait, you can barely see it. Let me move the camera down a little. There you go. Anyways, I think this one's actually taller. The Street Fighter. Yeah, the Street Fighter is indeed taller than the greatest hits. Why isn't he standing? There you go. Yeah, he's definitely taller. That's a little bit weird, but it doesn't bother me. I'm pretty sure these are on ball joints. Yeah. So you can definitely get more motion. You can tell. I mean, this one still is really good. Rey Mysterio figures have always been really good. But I do kind of prefer the articulation on here. Now the back, he can't go that far back with like this one, but ab crunch, they both do pretty good. Anyways, the next one I want to compare him to is, of course, his son, Dominic Mysterio. Now, I'm pretty sure Dominic is actually going to be Ken in one of the next waves, so I might get that just because it looks really cool. But here you go. Dom's obviously going to be taller. There's a size comparison. Man, I need to get an updated Dominic. Another one is the Undertaker. I always compare figures to Undertaker because it's just beautiful. Get that out of here. Look at that. Looks like a midget. He looks so tiny. I mean, Rey is a small person. I'm pretty sure he's like five something. Now let's do the Jazzwares Jeff Hardy figure. These two have never fought in like a normal one-on-one match. Never fought him in his life. Let me get my Batista figure, and then I'm also gonna do a Elite Jeff Hardy. Check that out. A little taller. I do want to get a new Batista figure. Big rumors also that Chris Jericho is returning to the Rumble, so we might get good figures of Jericho. And I do want a Chris Jericho Elite. Anyways, next comparison, John Cena. Thank you, Cena, by the way. Sad that he has retired. Nice comparison right there. Let me do a Shawn Michaels. I would compare him to an Eddie Guerrero, but I do not have one, unfortunately. I am definitely looking for one. I want to get the new Monday Night Wars. That just reminded me, I need to do a figure news. There's been a lot of good figures recently. Anyways, Shawn Michaels size right there. I can't find my Jeff Hardy Elite. I don't know where it's at, so I'm gonna keep looking though. Triple H. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty good. Let me look for my Jeff Hardy Elite real quick. Because I know it's in here. I literally don't ever take him out that much. Or I don't even move him that much. He's always in here a lot. I have no clue where he's at. Where did my Jeff Hardy go? Took a little to find the Elite Jeff Hardy, but I always feel like Elite figures or Mattel figures in general are better size for each other, because Jazzwares makes them a little too tall. I mean, look at the John Moxley. He's like a giant. Anyways, there's that. Looks pretty nice. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's do one of his good rivalries with Seth Rollins. I mean, Seth, yeah, he's been pretty tall, but this is a basic. Obviously, the Elites are a little more accurate in height. I don't know why he fell. Roman Reigns, I'm looking for the top picks. I think it's a 2026 Roman Reigns and CM Punk figure. Once again, still towers over him. And, okay. And for the last one, let's go ahead and do a Finn Balor. This is a custom Finn Balor, actually. But there you go. This is like his original when he was in his trunks, but Judgment Day inspired attire, which looks really nice. I want to look at what he looks like with all of his accessories on, so I'll be back in just a little. Alright, so there he is doing his little Kaioken or Kamehameha, whichever one you want to call it. Oops. These things are really heavy. It's hard to actually get them into the way you want it to, because of the way it's made. It's like rubbery, but it's also really hard. Look at that. It's pretty loose, but still looks really, really cool. Okay. Look at that. You just grab this Rey Mysterio, give him a super uppercut, you know, just or whatever. Anyways, is this a figure I would recommend? If you love Rey Mysterio, yes, I think this is a figure. If you love Street Fighter, yes, I think this is also a figure that you should definitely get. Also, this is the first video of 2026. Ignore the test stop motion. That's not really a full video like this. So, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Just wanted to review this because I thought it was really good. I definitely recommend you to buy this figure if you're a fan of Rey or if you just like Street Fighter. It's a really good figure. You should definitely have him in your collection because of how good he is. His articulation is beautiful. The way he looks is just really good. I got him because I'm just a big fan of Rey, you know? And I also like this attire. It looks really cool. Or at least this figure looks really cool. But as I said, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And, yeah. Like if you want to. You don't gotta. It helps me out, though. It puts these videos out for people that also enjoy this type of content. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I've just been thinking on some videos, and I'm so glad that I can finally review another figure, and I'm glad to add this into my collection. So yeah, stay tuned for more pig fed matches. I'm currently working on one. Come on, why isn't that going in? Okay, let me just do it on this side. Anyways, I'm currently working on one. Still hate how this thing ripped. But I'm currently working on one, so stay tuned on that. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.